T. OCOEE. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I want my dog. Ay, birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' ride forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I would never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I would never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ay, seek the kingdom while you simping, for real. Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking, hey, Jesus walking, hey, Jesus talking. Yo, big faith, yeah, I need a whole lot of that way, where I'm about to go like amigo. Can't see the vision and you can't be me amigos. I call up my girl and then we pull her to the Rego. That's the only time we pay to see you acting way different. Way different. Same book, but the page different. The page different. Is it cliche to say I'm lane switching? Well, I'm lane switching. Hold on, let me put my turning signal on, so they see me coming. They still can't see me coming. Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above.
All right. Welcome in. Welcome in.
I need everything
Happy
that's
Thursday.
coming from up. They like, how he, who he, what is this? Hey, my studio is wherever I sit. Hey, I plug in the microphone and there you hear that click. Click, 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 click. It's a hit. Hey, way it hit them like, whoa, man.
All right, ready to do it? Let's go,
man.
let's go.
Hey, how you just came up with whoa, man. Flow electric, this is not a slow dance. Not a slow dance.
All right, happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in.
He paid the price, ain't have no escape plan.
All right, who do we got? Who do we got?
Yeah, no plan. Actually, his plan was the plan, so he planned it. Hey, set the bar high.
All right, what up, Energy? Energy in the building. What up, OnlyBands? Price Action Kev in the house. What's good? What's good? What up, Tamra? Holy Mooney in the building. Z Gamer in the house. Let's go. Now we got a party. Now we got a party. One Pit Mike. One Pit Mark. What up, Vince? What up, Cameron? Good to see you, man. Good to see y'all. Welcome in Clubhouse. How we feeling? What up, Cole? What up, Exit Strat? What up, Jamie? What's good? Welcome in. Welcome in. How you guys feeling? W, I'm behind 3,800 comments. Wow. Wow. Stevie Mac in the building. How we feeling, big dog? How we feeling? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Damn. All right. 4,400. What's going on here? We're going to break Zoom. Jacob in the house. What up, Yogi? There he is. Danky P in the house. What up, Tommy? Tommy in the building. What's up, Ryder? Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Wokey in the house. There he is. There he is. What's up, Shelly? Edward in the building. Carlos, how we feeling? What up, Mason? Good to see you. Good to see you. The Big M is here. The Big M, baby. The Big M. Yes, sir. What's up, Captain? There he is. The Captain's in the house. All right, all right. Chat, how we feeling? Welcome in. Good to see y'all. Happy Thursday. Mr. Lopez in the building. What up, Serge? What up, Ben Bennett? C. Melly. C. Melly. Yeah, how you guys feeling? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome back. Welcome back. Give me 1 sec. 1 sec. Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone, to another New York live stream. Spidey in the chat. There he is. There he is. Nightbot, Mr. Playbook. Where's Mrs. Playbook, though? That's the question. Ooh. 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 OGH in the building. The real ones are here. Let's go. Let's go. What up, DJ Scratchers? How we feeling? What up, Rich? Marvin in the building. Marvin's room, baby. Let's go. Rich lives in the house. What up, Certified? What's up, Jose? Eric P in the building. All right. Roll call time, baby. Roll call time. All right. How you guys feeling, man? Welcome in. Welcome in. My goodness. Let me save my voice a little bit here for the rest of the session. And why don't we get into it, man? It's going to be a good day. Let's start off as we always do with a prayer of gratitude, and then we'll start our voyage here today. Y'all ready? Let's do it. What up, Rob? Good to see you, man. Let's do this. Father God, we thank you for another New York session that we can come to, that we're so grateful that we all made it back here. We thank you for the knowledge and the wisdom that continues to spill out in these live streams. I just thank you for strengthening my voice as we move through the session today, and we just give you all the glory for the eyes to see, the ears to hear, and the mind to go after all that you've called us to. So we thank you, Lord. We give you the glory. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. Let's do it. Let's do it. What up, JP? JP, noobs in the house. What's up, Curtis? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right, let's do this, man. Let's do this. Exit strat, how we feeling? How we feeling? We feeling like 150 today or what? 150 or what? Too easy, too easy. All right, well, welcome in. Arrow Sassy, how are you? Let me lower the music a little bit, and that should be good. If it's a little too loud, let me know, but let's talk about the day ahead of us. So we've got some news coming in right now, actually. So that'll kind of come out here. We'll let this absorb into the markets. Let me just refresh, and let's see how that news came out. Let's get my tool set here so we can draw some rectangles, and let's see what we got going on. So again, today is the 9th day of April. It is Thursday, and it's another day, another opportunity for us to be patient, to be disciplined, and really not just talk the talk, but walk the walk here, ladies and gentlemen. So Thursday the 9th, 8:30 news, which is right about now, and this is what we got. So we got the core price, the PCE price index. You got it for the month to month. You got the GDP on the quarter, and then you got unemployment claims here, and a couple other little things that are coming out right now. So that's pretty much what's hitting the market as we speak here right now. So if you see some volume or volatility, it's most likely coming from this. I don't know if it's pushing right now. I haven't looked, but that's pretty much what we got here. We got a more US dollar stuff happening throughout the day, and tomorrow's going to be the big day. So let's see what we can come up with here today. Tomorrow we do have CPI as well. That'll happen at 8:30 tomorrow as well, so 24 hours from now. So let's go see what we can get into today. Let's go see how much fun we can have on the playground, and let's see what we can come up with. So let's do a fresh top-down analysis. If you guys can, give the stream a like for me. Sub to the channel if you're not subbed already. I mean, if you're not subbed already, I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? See, Melly, how we feeling? How we feeling? W Asian session. What's up, Pure MNX in the building. All right, we good, though? Anyways, all kidding aside, is the music good? Are we ready to roll here? Let me know, Clubhouse. Lower? Okay, good. All right, let's lower that a little bit. All right, that should be good to go. That should be good to go. All right, let's get into it then, chat. Let's talk about yesterday for a minute, because, man, did we not see this coming, right? Did we not call this? Did we not have a great read on this current daily candle yesterday as price was, let me just get my tools here, as price was moving bullish? When we basically came to the stream yesterday, this daily candle was looking, there wasn't a lower wick yet, right? It was just looking something like this, where you're starting to get rejection. One thing that we had to draw our attention to was the fact that we never closed, right? You have a daily range right here, and the previous candle, which was this one, never closed above that range, right? Therefore, there was really no reason to move up, especially with so much bearish pressure coming in on the daily time frame over the past couple of weeks here. So you do get that candle to move up without a closure. And what did we say yesterday? We anticipated the fact that that daily candle could come all the way down to make a bottom wick. And what happened? What happened, baby? Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? Look at this thing. Look at that thing, right? So this thing came all the way down, flipped bearish, hit our full TPs yesterday, and ended up giving that lower wick, ultimately closing below the range, right? Back in the back underneath that resistance, back into this range. So very, very, very interesting here. We are ranging. So what do you know? That's no surprise. I mean, think about what's coming in tomorrow, right? We got CPI coming in tomorrow. So likely to get a couple funky daily candles, hint, hint, like these guys right there this week. So literally no surprise to the pro. I mean, if you guys have been trading long term, couple years, you understand, right, that this is all a part of like pre-CPI and all that good stuff. So let's talk about today's candle, which is going to be this one. We have this candle currently that did break the low, slightly broke the low, coming up to make a top wick. I am pretty bearish just based off the fact that we had a zone here and we've rejected that zone 1, 2, and a third time right there. So if we can come up now and create this top wick and then eventually break these lows over here, those sells should work out pretty well. So let's see if we can anticipate those. We could also look for buys, right, if the 4-hour candle allows us. So let's take a look at this 4-hour time frame. You are moving up here. So you did come all the way down. We were looking at this last night about this level right here. Excuse me, this guy and this guy being rejected. So we did end up rejecting. We didn't really do much through Asian and London and whatnot. It looks like we're starting to take off a little bit here in the New York session, but not much happening from the big bearish move yesterday. Bunch of rejections to 47.22. We did get a pretty strong 4-hour bullish candle here about, what, 2.5 hours ago, and then we opened up very nicely, man. We made a lower wick, we pushed through, and now we are rejecting. So let's go see why we're rejecting, because most likely right around this area here, there's probably a 1 hour or a 30-minute resistance that we just can't see on this 4-hour time frame, right? So let's go take a deeper dive here. What do you know? There it is, right? So you have a resistance sitting here at 47.86. Let's check the 30-minute there. Same deal, same deal. So 47.36 is where our resistance is. 4-hour tapping this area, starting to reject. 1 hour just broke the lows. 30-minute here closed very strong bearish. This will be your news candle. So we haven't really done much yet, but let's see if this candle will start to get ripping here. So let's take a look at the 15. 15's got, yeah, let's see what happens here. If you can get like a 30 celery as we creep into 9 a.m., I like this, right? I like the fact that volume comes in. We start breaking through these lows on the next like candle, like possibly like 9 a.m. candle, and start moving our way back down towards the bottom of the range here. So that is probably what I'll look for. Keep in mind there's like a little zone over here that price may respect, right? So what would be cool is either that celery play right there, or if we can get a chance to get a, you know, maybe we don't take the celery, right? Maybe this candle closes too bullish at that point, right? Something like this, and then we get the closure below. I think that'll be a much better trading setup here as we creep into the 9 a.m. candle. Something like this, where now we can officially say we are rejecting on the 4-hour. We're getting a new resistance. Excuse me, we got volume coming in. We're closing below that level, and therefore volume should take us down. So that's probably what I'll be looking for. Yeah, because the 4-hour is just a little too bullish at the moment to take these sells right now. This is where you can easily, and I mean easily, grab these lows here and then just pop straight back up. Boom, grab the lows, pop up. Next thing you know, price is gone. You're moving your stop from here to here to here, and account blown. So we don't want to get into that today. It's Thursday. We want to keep our profits on the week, because we surely do have profits on the week, right? So let's just keep those and let's hang tight. Let's see what price wants to do in this overall like 47.61 area. I think if we can get some volume coming in, little range 2 breakout here, then I think we can anticipate the 4-hour candle ducking back down, back into the range, and potentially even, you know, retesting support here at 36 today. So that is yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Let me look left a little. Just want to get an eye on the 4-hour candles over here. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's a good zone. 4-hour can still move up, and that's why I don't want to get too aggressive on that sell. I want to keep this little 86 to 01 zone just as an observation zone, because we might break the lows here like I mentioned and then just pop back up, re-break the 4-hour high, and then maybe after grabbing that liquidity, that's where you know, start to sell off again. So what does that look like? Sometimes what'll happen is you'll get this candle, you have sellers ready to go, sell stops in the break of the low, you get that candle to break the low, price pops all the way back up, right? Does something like this, possibly even comes up, retest this area, maybe fakes out, maybe closes above, right? And this is where we can start looking for fades, inverted celeries, you know, all that good stuff, maybe right here. So that wouldn't be bad either if the 4 hour does want to actually come back into that range after grabbing lows here or something. Not a problem. We'll be up here to take the sells at an even better price. So yeah, that's it. Might be able to take some buys too, but sells looking pretty good as that 4 hour candle looks like it's trying to reject. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. But all in all, really not the greatest price action just yet. Tomorrow we should start seeing some breakthrough. Yeah. All right. Any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that? We're coming into the 1 hour highs here, so let's see how we do on these this 1 hour candle. We broke the high, we broke the low. We'll see what's next. We'll have to see what's next. What up, Vicky? Good to see you. Great to see you as well. Any trades in Asian? No trades in Asian. Nope. Nothing. Nothing. What a move yesterday, though. What a move, man. We waited for that 1 hour closure here, and we just had the melter all day. All day. Any of you guys hold runners? We had 2 or 3 Clubhouse members hold runners. We got into sells over here on this candle yesterday. A couple of the guys held it straight down into these zones here. That was basically our full TP, so 47.40 I think it was. Yeah, insane move. Insane. Danny Cash, how we feeling? Had a runner all the way down to the gap. Yeah, beautiful. Yes, amazing, bro. Amazing. Let's go. How'd that feel? How'd that feel holding that? I actually got stopped out by like a pip. A couple pips. In profit. In profit, of course. Yeah, that one candle flipped up and got me. Yeah. But anyway, you guys take any other trades? I haven't taken anything since New York session yesterday. Yo, what up, Jesus? Good to see you, man. Nothing, nada. Beautiful trade, yes. Know the playbook, follow the playbook, trust the playbook, baby. Can a fake out be in any direction or only in the opposite of the bias? In the playbook, I think it's only mentioned. So the fake out can happen anywhere. You know, it's just the best time to like try and avoid it is when you're going against the higher time frame. So like, let's say yesterday, right? You have this move down. So technically your 4 hour candles are bearish, right? But what can happen here is you can get a fake out, right? So let's just pretend. So let's just say as the 4 hour candle is coming down into this range here, right here, you can get a fake out even in the direction. But a lot of times that'll happen when price is overextended or it's retesting a range, right? Because if we look at the 4 hour, then we have to pick up on a few things here, right? So number one, what range did we leave, right? So this was the range in which we left. Let me draw your attention here. I'll highlight it in white, right? This is where we were consolidating for quite some time. So the moment that we break out of that range, we're obviously going to do our thing, but then there's also going to be market structure. And what I mean by that is you'll have a break and retest. So when price pushes through that range, if it's going to come back and retest, it's going to retest the top of the range in which it left. Hence why you see all these rejections right here, right? And price trying to kind of, you know, gather itself together to make its new run back up here. So you can also get faked out, you know, quote unquote, going in the direction of the bias, no doubt about it. But the times where we have learned to avoid it the most is when we're going against the 4 hour, or if we're in a situation like we would be down here where this candle may break the low, right? But we're retesting that zone, and most traders aren't really looking at that. So there could be a fake out right here. So although the 4 hour was bearish, the fake out, the trap was still laid, right? For price to start pushing off that zone. They need liquidity down there, right? There has to be orders grabbed up. That's why you typically see clean move up, clean move down, and then all this crap, right? Because now all the other traders are getting stopped out in that new range. So yeah, so you can certainly get faked out at any point, whether you're going with the bias, against the bias. I mean, who's to say the 4-hour bias is the bias? You know what I mean? That's just the one that we, just some random individuals, have come up with, right? So price might be playing the weekly bias or the daily bias or the 1 hour or the monthly bias, right? So we just try and tune things into the best of our ability based off our experience. And we know that just because we have ranges here, the market does not have to respect those ranges. The market doesn't have to care about those ranges. They're just planted here by man, right? So yeah, so that's what we do our best to find our ranges, make sure we got our zones marked off properly, and then just trade those zones. Pablo, how we feeling? How we feeling? Voice is coming back, baby. It's coming back. Probably by Monday. By Monday, we should be a hundo. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to sit around this weekend and not do anything and watch the Masters all weekend. I mean, I'm not even gonna be able to like miss. I'm gonna have to sit there for like every shot. I mean, it's gonna be crazy, but it's fine. It's fine. There's some pretty good bets, not gonna lie. You know, if you take Justin Rose, who really, honestly, is low key up there, right? He came in second, I think, 3 times. Came in second last year. You know, the bet on him right now is like plus 6,000. So if you bet 100, you can win like $6,000. It is wild, but it's very difficult to predict the actual winner. You know, I think there's like 91 golfers golfing. I was thinking about setting a budget though, like I'd be teaching you guys in the prop firms. Set like a $6K budget, you know, and maybe dump like $2K on Scheffler. Scheffler's plus 500, so that's pretty good too. So a couple on Scheffler, couple on Rose, and then probably DeChambeau. DeChambeau's got a good shot here too, so we'll see. Sports bet? What? Hey, yo. Yo, you guys, have you guys been in my new sports betting Discord? Just kidding. You guys are hype. You're like, what? Where is it? Oh yeah, I changed my username. It's Nick Stew. No, just kidding. We got the sports bets going. Nicky Bets, baby. TTB. Time to bet. Time to bet. Nah, I think it'd be very difficult to try and predict the winner. Maybe we could bet in some top 5, top 10 winners or something. I was ready for it, but I didn't take it because no bottom wick on the 15. Okay, let's take a look. Let's zoom in on it. On this one. Yeah. I see here. That's why you didn't take the original one. Yeah, it's a little overextended, but yeah, it's not bad. Still had more range to fill. You got your support here, which is nice. So you know what you do now? You just wait now, because if there's a range here, right? So the move had kind of happened. So now what will tend to happen is you can either catch the sells coming back down, which will be obviously the more risky move, or you could just wait for brand new support. Price probably come down here, consolidate for a bit, and then pop back up. So it's okay. Good read. There's always more opportunity. Good read, though. Good read. All right. This 30-minute candle hasn't had anything here. News and all that. Nothing. If we have a bullish breakout together with a bullish bias, but it's a fake out, can we say that the trend is changing and is now going the opposite bearish direction? Yes and no. Yes and no. So you got to feel the market out. So like, remember last night in Asian session, I would say no, because you haven't really done anything special. So you haven't really broken any current 4-hour highs or lows or anything like that. Like, remember yesterday in Asian, where was that? Let me find that. But man, price just played so many traders here. So it's like, okay, let's just say yesterday it was bullish, right? But then this fake out happens. So basically the question is, yo, can we now get get bearish instead of bullish, right? So let's say we're let's say we're bullish, right? And this fake out happens. So can we automatically say we're bearish now? So not automatically, you know, we got to really feel out the market and know where we're at in the market. So you got to really look for the higher time frame break of highs, break of lows. Remember, the 4-hour break of the high was way up here yesterday. So until that really happened, you're basically trying to bet on a flip-flopping pancake 4-hour candle, which way it will go, right? So until you break that high, that's where you're now signifying that, okay, price may start to change in direction. So if we were trying to move down, but we were unable to do it, see, we get that breakout here, right? This breakout here happened when the 4-hour was flipping bullish. But look what happened. Like you did the fake out, and then you close back below, but then the 4-hour just moved back down, never really broke the low either again. So it's just, again, you got to understand, am I in a choppy ranging market? Am I in a market that's moving right now? So especially if you're in a ranging market, don't do a thing until that current 4-hour high gets a break of the high or break of the low, and then you can start looking for, you know, opportunities. And if you even have to wait for a range 2 at that point, do it, you know. So like, let's say you're not that comfortable. Let's say now you flip the bearish, the bias, right? So no longer bullish because you had the fake out, but now you're bearish here, and you broke the 4-hour low, so you re-broken now. So sometimes it's still not wise to take that sell. You might want to wait for like a celery play at that point, because it could just, especially if price has been ranging, it could just do another fake out, kind of like you see happen in all Asian session last night, right? Bunch of fake outs. So you got fake out, you got break of the highs here, you got basically a fake out here, right? This candle come back down, you got this, you got that. So it's really all about understanding. Look at this, boom, buyers getting activated there, straight back down. So in this market, no, you should not do it. You shouldn't switch your bias yet. In a market that looks like let's say this over here, where you're moving down, you're moving up, you're moving down, you're moving up, that's where you want to maybe aggressively make a switch. But if you're consolidating like that and you haven't really broken any 4-hour current highs or lows just yet, I would just remain patient there. Remain patient. Okay, let's take a look at gold here. So our 4-hour candle. So do we still have juice, right? Can we still make a move here? So look, the 1 hour is coming back up. 30-minute is coming back up here. We never closed below the range, right? Still up for grabs here. 15-minute closes bullish, right? Decently clean range to the left. But again, 1 hour broke the lows. 4-hour rejecting. So why don't we sit out 8:45? We see how these candles close. If your bullish candle closes like this, then you already know, okay, we can start to make a move. 15-minute closing celery, 30-minute giving us support. We got a brand new 1 hour candle, right? We might break the highs here and start pushing back up. So let's wait for 9. We'll get the volume coming in at that time as well. And price right now is just kind of sitting still, not doing much. Overextended. Yeah, slightly overextended. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, if we can get this here, like a celery play, right at the new 9 a.m. open, right? Let's say we pop up real quick, make a high, make a low. That'll be the 1 hour candle doing some bearish upper wick to come down. If we start failing, we shouldn't re-break the 1 hour high there, right? So that'll be our entry, and we'll get in on this celery play to retest the highs there. Yeah, I still think gold can maybe push, you know, through 86 all the way into like 81 here. So we'll see. Cup and handle Wagyu beef pattern. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. You guys like Wagyu? My barber the other day, he's like, yo, I had some steak. Man, it was fire. So I can't remember the name of it. It was like Wagyu, or something. I was like, Wagyu? He's like, oh, yeah, Wagyu. Yeah. It's all right. It's okay. Can we have a look at NQ? Sure, why not? Let's see the daily here. So daily's bullish on NQ. We have made that lower wick, but just to keep in mind, like we're like right there, you know. So we did close above. So I am bullish. We have kind of made that lower wick, so we'll see if that's going to be enough to bring NQ back up here. 4 hours struggling, big time, big time. So anytime your 4 hour looks like this, you are, I forgot who asked about the fake outs, but anytime your 4 hours like this, you are way more prone to get faked out, because the 4 hour don't even know what's going on, right? So the 4 hours getting faked out, chances are the lower time frames will do a bunch of really, really nasty moves, liquidity grabs, fake outs, all that stuff. So what direction do we have here, chat? What direction is the 4 hour giving us? What do you guys think? What would you say? Yeah, one of those. Yeah. So you got no direction, right? So if you got, how you gonna take a trade, right? So how you gonna take a trade, a real good trade here, right? So there's not much direction, you know what I mean? So this is when you can still take trade, but now you got to really go down to the lower time frames and bank everything off of that, right? So we're not really giving much of a direction. The 1 hour is choppy. It looks like we've got resistance here. We've got a whole bunch of support, right? We've got support here, but wait, there's more support here, but wait, there's more support here. Okay, good. Okay, below that is pretty clean, right? So you have these buys that look okay. 4 hour is technically bearish, right? Technically. So we already broke the highs here. You're basically going to need range 2 buys. Yeah, range 2 buys, and then you can take the sells here, right? Like obviously if we close like this at the top of the range, there could be a move here. But again, keep in mind what I mentioned about the 4 hour, right? Even though there looks like a good move, it may turn out to easily wick you. I bet you the buyers right here thought this was a great move. I bet you the sellers thought it was a great move. Yet no one's right now. Both of them are in drawdown. You see? So this is where you got to be very careful on pairs that have a very, very tricky and very confused 4 hour time frame, because the lower time frame plays will look good, but they may not present, they may not do what they're normally, used to doing there. So buyers are in drawdown, sellers are in drawdown. You and I are not in drawdown, which is good. So I would wait for good confirmations, or say, you know what, I'm a top G trader and I don't need dopamine today, so I'm not trading this range. And if I get a closure below here, I got all that clean traffic where I could be confident and I don't have to be anxious or sweat or anything like that in that trade. So yeah, sells are going to work best below 52, but I'm sure most of you don't want to hear that. You want me to say, take your sell up here. And you could do that too. Just keep in mind what I mentioned to you about the 4 hour. Update my green days. Hitman. I like that guy. I like that guy. I like him. $15 seconds. Yeah. It's as long as you got reps down there. As long as you've put in the work on the 15-second chart, then you're gonna eat. All right, back to Goldie we go. No direction. That's hilarious, actually. It's like the last 5 4-hour candles right there. This is ugly. Last night from Asian, we projected price to go up from support. Post-stream, price action came down and people were ready for the sells going against the predefined bias. At what point do you switch your bias? Once the 4-hour candle closed. So basically, we went from a bearish bias here. So this is Asian session, right? So basically, you come into Asian halfway through this red candle, and then we'll be trading, a little bit into that the green candle. So for the first hour and a half, you had a bearish bias here in Asian, but once we officially moved bullish, that's when we were able to shift our bias, right? And no longer look for the sells, but start to look for the buys at that point. And if you remember, I mentioned to wait on the 4-hour lower wick. Yeah, and then get yourself ready. So I forgot where that was, but where was that? Asian. But we did end up creating a decent support, moving up a little bit, but it took a while. We kind of just trickled up there. What about Z Gamer? Z Gamer's here. He's here. 15-minute buys on previous candle. What, right here? This one? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the hour closure. I'm waiting for the potential bigger move, you know, the better move. Maybe I miss it though. Right? Maybe this 15 is the only shot we get today. And I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with waiting on the better move based off of my experience. If you're a day trader, do not trade ranges. You will lose money. Even scalpers lose money on ranges. Yeah, I mean, we've been trading ranges for like the past 5 years. Been doing pretty good. Basically, you will lose money if you don't know what you're doing in trading. You will make money if you know what you're doing in trading. You will make money if you can control yourself in trading. You will lose money if you can't control yourself. Which 1 hour closure? This one. Oh, yeah, we got it. We got the 1 hour closure. Okay, great. So yeah, now what we need to see is, so we got a bearish 1 hour close. So if we can get a top wick here, right, and then get our closure below the range, I think that's going to be perfect. Yeah, I think these are going to size up to be good. What I would like to see now, okay, cool. So what we got now here is the potential to bring this range down, right? Now remember, there was a little zone over here to the left, right? So we closed above that, but if we can get a bearish closure here now, right? Basically the 1 hour candle closed bear, 30's bullish here, but you know, we might move bearish. If we can get a bearish closure, now we can simply bring our resistance down. And now we can trap price and say, okay, if we close above, we're bullish, right? And now we got a brand new support here. Nice clean closure above, clean traffic to the left, high time of volume coming in. Boom, makes for a great trade, right? So we can look for that. Or if we wait on the 30-minute candle and the candle doesn't move up, right? So let's say we kind of just keep pushing down here, then at 9:30 we can look to execute on these sells just like this. So there's some opportunity outside of these ranges. Let's see if we can get that first 15-minute candle here to close bearish. That would be great. Then we can officially move our zone and trap price a little bit tighter here. A little tighter. Which 1 hour candle? Oh yeah, we'll just wait for the next 1 hour candle. No, just kidding. Yeah, don't worry about it. 11 a.m. You guys got patience, right? No, basically now in this 1 hour candle, we are getting aggressive. Basically, we're starting to go down, see what we can lock in on the 15 or the 30-minute and see where we can squeeze ourselves in here. Yeah, 1 hour close bearish. So just be careful, because the reason why I don't want to take a buy right away here is because that 1 hour candle could just pop up, make a top wick, come straight back down now. Right? So that's what you want to be careful in this scenario right here when you're looking to take those buys. Rafi, how we feeling? Hey,
my dude.
How are you?
Feeling great. How about you? How are you feeling?
Yeah, great, brother. Great.
The voice, man. The voice is getting stronger again.
Stronger. It's getting stronger. A lot of prep work today.
That's what I'm talking about. How we doing, Clubhouse?
Y'all had me singing in the shower, talking about la 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 la. I was like, damn, man, the things I do for y'all. My wife was like, were you singing in the shower? Yeah, I had to prep my voice up, you know.
Warming up.
I had to warm up. Got to perform here today.
Oh, always.
How was your night, bro? Good?
Lovely, yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
After Asia, I just I was just, doing my normal massage thing and getting Courtney ready for bed. And yeah, this morning got some meditations and some work on some stuff that I've been doing, and we're back.
Let's go. Love it.
Happy to be back. Yep.
Happy to have you here. Happy to have you.
Always happy to be back, brother. With the winners, with the family here.
The fam. What if the 15 closed bearish but above the resistance? 15? That'll be good too. Yeah, that'll actually be really good. That'll give us our celery play here. So that works as well. Then we got 915, right? 915 candle, 930 candle, all that. Higher times the volume. Oh, damn, 100 pips missed. Really? Maybe according... So everyone, there's a thing out here, right? So people trade different strategies, So maybe according to your strategy, there was a move, but there wasn't according to mine, right? And then maybe later when I have a move show up, you're going to be like, what the hell is that? But for me, it's going to be perfectly normal, something that I win 80% of the time. So everyone sees the market a little differently. So there's no 100 pips for me missed here. I'm simply just waiting, waiting for the best opportunity. That's all right. We caught 240 yesterday, 240 pips, so we'll be all right. We'll be all right. May the kid in us never die. That's right. All right, best of luck, buyers. Best of luck. I'm a little confused. Can you explain why you don't like buys? Yeah, the 4 hour seems to be rejecting possibly. And the 1 hour also closed pretty strong bearish here. So after breaking the highs, we closed pretty strong bearish. If there's going to be a fake out, it's likely to happen here. It might happen. It might not. Right? On most days it will. It'll break that 1 hour high. Price will continue to go down, fill the wick, and possibly even move lower today. So it could still work out, but usually what'll happen is you'll kind of break that high and you'll run a little fake out there. And, it'll basically just be used for the 1 hour high at that point. So might happen today, might not. Usually happens more than it doesn't. So that's why I stay out here. Let's see. My dude, see Mally. But if
The
you guys
office, though.
Yeah, that office though, see Mally. Oh, let me get a. Hey, but if you guys are in the buys, best of luck. Rooting for you here. Rooting for you. Hopefully you hit TP. Let's see. Bam. All right. Let's bring the man, the myth, the legend. Everyone wants to see Rafi.
Yo, let me get into YouTube here. Family YouTube, what's up? What's up?
Boom, there he is.
Yeah.
There he is. That background, though. That background, dude.
The light that illuminates the brain right there.
Ah, man. What you got going on today, Rafi? Did you say you got a massage yesterday or you're getting it today?
No, every night.
Oh, for Courtney,
before
for
we go to
Courtney.
bed. Yeah, we have a whole routine thing. Yeah.
I see. The routine. The husband of the year.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do just to keep her in an elite state so she can deliver and perform.
Very true.
And there's no complications,
Very true. Very true. She got a good man.
Friday.
She got a good man. Damn.
Friday, it's massage day. Friday.
Oh, yeah,
You already
Fridays.
know? Yeah. No, but I'm gonna probably have to do it this week, and this starting today. I got a lot going on this week, so Friday we're gonna have to pass that.
Yeah. Yep. Yes, sir. 15 looks good. 15. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. The thing is, again, our 4 hours. So my thing is our 4 hours rejecting, our daily's bearish, our 1 hour is bearish, right? 30's okay here. We kind of closed all right. A 15-minute, yeah, it's not too bad. But again, this is typically where you'll get a fake out happen. So I want to make sure I stay clear of that here today and only look for either the sells back below or something staying above there. I also don't mind waiting for buys way higher today, right? Because there's so much clean range for price to move up all throughout the day, all the way up to 07, probably even higher here today. So I could see price moving up. I just don't really like this opportunity here. Pregnancy is easy? Too easy, easy. Sandman, how we feeling? Order blocks? I actually don't know what they are.
Order block is just another support.
The only thing,
depending
when I hear the word
resistance,
yeah, like when I hear the word order block, I sometimes think of like this right here, something like that, or I don't know. I feel like I think of like these. Yeah, I don't know. Never learned about them. All right, cool. Let's see if we can bring this down. Yeah, that's going to be what I'm looking for. So if I'm going to take the buys, it'll be above that closure. Let me just see this. Yeah, it looks good there. What should the TP be if you're already in? I would start taking profits right here if you're fortunate enough to get there. Yeah, probably like partials here, and then if you can close above, you know, you got more room. So you got a lot of runners here if we can get a closure above today. Oh, it's just a support and resistance. Got it. Got it. All right. Order blocks, yeah. I never really studied order blocks or anything else outside of what you guys hear me talk about. Retest support, resistance, order block. All right, there it is. It's been years, Oh, massage. Oh, I thought you were saying I got to get a message out this weekend. I'm like, about what? You got to get a massage, baby. Do it, bro. You deserve it. Come on, DJ Scratchers. Yeah, so if I was in the buy, I probably would have took profits right there. Right on that push. More like grouping the button wicks. Hold on, more like. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Rich. Pregnancy is easy, says the man. Not that easy.
oh man.
Oh, started trading second month, found me. Oh yeah, good stuff. Yeah. Very nice, very nice. Yo, what an opportunity there yesterday. That was, I mean, again, very similar to today. Like, you see how this buy was taken? So, you know, you also had that sell yesterday that I didn't take, right? So I also waited yesterday just like I did today, right? Or just like I'm doing today, where as much as I would have loved to potentially participate in this move, right? It just didn't make sense, right? According to what my data states, just like this trade right now for me. So we had a nasty range, right? Imagine trying to take this sell. Like, it looks really good now in hindsight, but just look at the 30-minute time frame there, right? So I had to wait for that closure below. So a bunch of you guys snagged some pips up without me. That was fine, right? Because it didn't matter. I have to wait for where my playbook performs the best. So once we get this closure, right, that's when I decide to, step myself into the market. So I wait for that top wick, boom, and I get my pips. You know what I mean? Just maybe a little bit later, maybe not as many pips, but more confirmed pips for me. You know what I mean? So everyone's going to have their different entries and where they want to enter and exit. And me, I'm more so waiting for the better move, the bigger move, and that will typically happen after the closure, as you can see here yesterday. Anyone know about Trey? No, never heard of him. Don't even know how to pronounce them. Trading is life. Yeah.
Best sport in the game, not gonna lie.
It is a good sport. It is a good sport. Haven't been getting too busy yet this month. Just dealt with a couple days where I was off the charts. But other than that, been sticking to the script, trying to continue to put some green on the board here in April. March we finished nice. We finished real good. A couple little hits throughout the month, but not enough to knock us down. Not enough to knock us down. So probably March was one of my biggest months ever. Actually, these were all taken on a live account too, on my live. So just an incredible month. Incredible month. April, we're off to a good start here. We're already up 13,000 in 3 trading days. So it's been pretty epic. Those are going to be between my XFAs and my live account. But I would say it's more like, I don't know, like 8,000, 9,000 realistically with the prop firm payout splits and all that BS. Johnny Gems in the building. Yeah, man.
Jamski.
Bro, between Asian and New York yesterday, I made 12 grand. It was epic. Absolutely epic. Johnny Gems. Hey, how are ya?
Yo, Nick, Rafi, good morning, boys. How you guys feeling?
Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you.
Grateful to be back and have you back with us.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
I'm
let's
feeling.
go. Hey, man. Likewise here, man. Great to be here. Grateful to see y'all. Right, be patient. Discipline to the plan. What's up, chat?
He's back.
How y'all feeling? Good to see the winners and be around winners, man. Sheesh. Nothing like being around winners. I love it. So appreciate y'all.
You took partials already?
Yes, I closed below the resistance.
And then he comes on. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I didn't like these buys. 4 hour.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't really like the 4 hour rejecting, the 1 hour bearish. I don't like them.
Yeah, that's fine, bro.
Yeah.
There's no right or wrong in this game, bro. It's
No.
all about planning your trade and trading your plan, following your data.
Literally.
So good job, bro. W discipline. Takes discipline to do that. So
Johnny Gems has entered the building.
there was good chat. Great to be here.
Long time no see.
Yeah, long time no see, right? Man, I love being here.
Long time. I just
It's
love
been
being
about
here.
12 hours.
Yeah.
We
12
got
hours for real.
Yeah.
we gotta introduce these guys to the new golf course that we made. We got a video coming soon. Video coming.
Yes, sir. Yeah, thank you. Just reminded me of it, bro. I'm ready to play some today.
I have
TTG, man. Stay tuned, chat. TTG coming. It's beautiful.
Yes, sir. Trading is you. Yeah, there you go. Plan A. Having so many accounts? Nah, I only have really 2. I mean, I have four XFAs and then the 1 live account. So technically 5, but it's basically like trading 2 accounts because they're hooked up on the copy trader, and I just take the same. I don't take a different trade. Like I take basically the same trade on both accounts. Bum, 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 bum.
What's up, Level Up? Yes, sir, brother.
Level up. How was London, John?
London,
Little
I
choppy?
didn't go to London session tonight. Yeah.
Oh, good idea. Look how choppy it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I must have missed
Crazy.
a great session here. Yup.
Bro, so choppy.
Yup.
Figure that.
yesterday was
CPI, you know, all that good stuff.
Super choppy. Holy smokes, yeah. Damn, I missed that was the session to miss if there was one to miss, man, this week.
Yeah, just very choppy.
My body was just asking for a little more sleep here today, so I gave it to it.
4 hour had really no direction.
Yeah, tough, man. We were talking about that 4 hour, maybe creating support in Asian session, we talked about it creating support in Asian session for London session, but it seemed like it didn't.
Yeah.
It was just a tough read there, so yeah. Makes sense. No trades there in London. Good discipline though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it looks extremely choppy. Yeah, you woke up. What's up, Richard? You woke up, saw the price action, shut the computer, went back to bed fast. Bro. That was probably the smart thing to do instead of jumping into a trade, which many people would do.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nice.
Guys got off at 3:30. Yeah, good idea.
Nice, smart.
Just choppy. Look at that. Closed strong, broke the highs, came back below the range. Crazy.
See,
Bad
that's
price
professional
action.
trading right there. Professional trading. Somebody else will be like, oh, let's go to 1 minute. Maybe we'll see the move right there. It's like, if it doesn't look good, man, just go and have a smoothie bowl or something.
Go make a smoothie, Junior.
They don't do anything else.
Let somebody else eat, man. It's a transfer energy game, Somebody eat, then goes on your side, and then goes to the other side, and you just wait.
Yep. Ebb and flows, baby. Waves come in, waves go out. Waves come in, waves go out.
Exactly. You gotta keep in mind that this game is there's a lot of energy in this game because we're dealing with money, right? So money has a frequency and it's supposed to be moving around, right? So no different here. It's not your turn. It's not your turn. You just wait.
A lot of energy because money is energy. So there's a lot of energy here.
Yes, sir.
Prop firm demo energy.
Flowing through the markets right now.
There's a lot of demo energy going on right now between all these simulated funded accounts. It's I can feel it actually. I can feel it.
Bro, there's trillions of dollars right now flowing through these markets that we're trading, and we can't become good enough to just get 0.01% of that. I mean, we can. We got this. Got this, chat.
Oh yeah.
There's a formula to it. That's what we preach.
Oh yeah, simulated funded accounts that get slipped. My bad. They get slipped as well. Money. Man, they never educated us about money. Never ever. Wish they would have. When you guys hear us say, you know what's crazy? Because the educational system, they got you already thinking that money's physical and whatnot. So anytime you hear somebody say, hey, money's energy, they already got you thinking, ooh, that's that woo-woo stuff. That's that woo-woo stuff right there. But man, money is energy. It represents a lot of different things. Grand Rising, what up, Kadeem? How are you, bro? What are we waiting for? Just a playbook setup. A good playbook setup. Yeah, we'll have to see where we're at. Price hit resistance here, so no buys for me. This 1 hour still bearish. No break of the highs yet, so don't got nothing. Some people took the buys here off the 30, which wasn't too bad. Just didn't really like it. 4 hour rejecting, 1 hour bearish, resistance right here, but that worked out. So now we just gotta wait for the next wave to come in. Benji, waves in, waves out, baby. Waves in, waves out.
Yep.
So we just gotta wait for the next wave. Just like we did yesterday. Oh so perfectly. Money is my honey. Speaking of honey, babe, if you're watching the live stream, can you bring me some honey? I need some honey right now.
That honey was good, man.
My wife's got to be the #1 wife in the world. I think I mentioned yesterday, I was like, man, I'm a little hungry. I haven't eaten in 3 days. Less than 10 minutes later, my wife was knocking on the door with a bowl of eggs, scrambled eggs. I was like,
Let's
damn,
go,
W.
Honestly, that's major
Dubs
W
and-
right there.
I was like, all right, that's a W. That's a W.
That's major W right there, bro. Shout out Hannah.
I love the discipline.
Man, I'm feeling
man,
some eggs
got
too
to.
right now.
Say it a little louder so Maddie can
I'm
hear you.
feeling some eggs too right now.
You see,
Scrambled eggs would be amazing if I had them right here now.
Honey, get the hell over here.
It's brought right to me. Little bacon, extra crispy. Ah, that'd be great,
Yeah.
man.
I love that. Extra
That'd be
crispy
great. That'd be
bacon,
great.
bro.
Imagine if that just appeared out of nowhere. My goodness, that would be just incredible.
Yeah. All right, I should have eggs on the way now.
Possibly.
Yo, Andre, bro.
How long does it take to get out of stupid trading habits? Impulse entry is killing me. Some people never get out. That should be a scary
Change,
thought.
bro. It takes change.
D-Love.
Yeah.
D-Love, listen to me.
Tupac says people never change.
Some-
Jeez, that's a.
Right.
Some people
That's fine.
never get out of that phase. So you got to make those adjustments, and you can't let it kill you anymore. You're here to thrive, right? Not to just get slapped around by the market. So you see how I'm very disciplined? You see how I'm very picky? Not today, every day. Right? Every day, right? You have to really get on your game. There will be no room for error if you want to be consistently profitable, especially in the beginning days. So how long does it take? There's no time on it. One finally makes a decision when one comes to grips in their mind that this is no longer, or this is not getting them towards their goal. It's taking them further away. And again, sometimes it takes a year of doing that, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years before one does it. I had an elite young guy. I had him make the switch in 2 weeks. Now he's making 12, 10, 12, 15,000 bucks a month. 2 weeks it took him. I got another elite guy. Took him 2 years. Took him 3 years actually. Right? So there is no time on it. It's just the time that you put. So remember me, I messed around a bunch until I finally realized that I was really delaying a great life for my wife and daughter. And the great life that I wanted them to live was being delayed by my stupid actions. So when I finally came to grips with that, I made a change. When it finally dug deep in me, I finally, made a change and worked towards bettering myself. So why don't you just work towards bettering yourself from this point forward? It's the only way to do it. I promise you. Like we were talking about it yesterday, but somebody yesterday was like, "Hey Nick, I'm 11-3 this year or something this month. Am I a pro now?" And 11-3 is impressive, I must say. That's amazing to go 11-3. But the question is, can we talk at the end of the year of 2025? Actually, not 2025. Can we talk at the end of 2026? And if you're still keeping that up, I'm sorry, 26 here, 2027. And if you're still keeping that up, then we could have discussions about being a professional, right? But 13, 14 trades isn't really enough to cut it. So you got to keep doing that now every single day. Not for the rest of the month, for the rest of the year and into next year and the year after and the year after that and the year after that and the year after that. So you might as well just get it done now. You might as well just get in alignment with it now. Start taking the proper actions and necessary actions that it takes, and you'll be right on your way. Just like this honey is right on its way. Thank you, man.
There you go. Facts, bro.
I actually have it already.
And
Thank you.
that's why it's so important to gather data to journal trades, because it identifies problems. And when you identify problems, then you can create solutions for those problems, right? So the best solutions for your trading problems is trading rules. So I would just understand what is this trading problem I got, and what's a rule I can set for myself to follow every day to make sure I protect myself from that problem. I think that's a major key there as well. So whoever that is in the chat, identify your problem.
Yes, sir. And by the way, we all have those problems. It's a beginner trader problem. It's a traders have to go through a set of problems to come up with a set of solutions to eventually make a bunch of money long term. So it's not an issue. So every trader has to go through these things. It's just how long will you go through them? That's up to you. That's totally up to you. Like the famous words of my mentor. He said, "Nick, I'm down to do whatever it takes, but I'm not down to do more than what it takes." And what he always meant by, he would always bring that up to me. Anytime I, maybe was going to make a mistake again for the second time or fifth time or 18th time in a row, he would always remind me, I'm down to do whatever it takes, just not more than what it takes. And what he meant by that was, if he had a lesson in front of him, it was his job to learn it and move on, not to make the same mistake over and over and over and just prolong his growth, right? So anytime you do that, you're basically disrespecting yourself and the amount of time that you put into this craft by trying to shortcut it. So earn it, earn it by taking a couple steps back, slowing this thing down, getting clear on what it is you're trying to accomplish and mapping out, the plan. Make the roadmap, baby.
That's bro.
Yeah, I did. Shout out to Anna, bringing some honey in here.
Yeah, shout out Anna. And usually the biggest two problems I see with traders, or three problems, but really two, is over trading, revenge trading, and over risking. So I highly recommend you stick to 1 or 2 trades a day, and that you risk what you're comfortable with risking on each trade, and predefine that risk before entry. I feel like if you do those two things, your risk management is going to be 110% better. 1 or 2 trades a day, predefine your risk before entry. Eliminates you now will solve the problem of over risking and over trading.
Yep. All right, ladies and gents. So we have a closure. All right, if we can re-break the high, which is going to be that 30-minute high, I am going to have a sell stop on the break of these lows. Basically go against probably the bigger bias here. But I have a idea here that this daily could be tapping into resistance, making its top wick, 4 hour kind of hitting its target, 1 hour coming back into resistance, 30-minute breaking the highs, 15 closing bearish here. So I am going to have a sell stop on the break of these lows. And if we can continue driving bearish, right, then we have a nice little range here. So sell stops for me on the break of the lows. If we end up pushing through all the highs aggressively, I'll delete it. But if we should not break the 30-minute low now, basically. So if we do, during 9:30, very high chance we continue bearish. Check silver? Yeah, we could check silver. Silver with a breakout. Yeah, 4 hour bull, 1 hour breaking the highs, 30-minute breakout. This isn't bad either. Sheesh. Yeah, not too shabby. I think I'm going to lock in on gold, but if you guys want to take, look at these here, not too bad. 4 hour pretty bullish. Looks like we can still come up. So yeah, we never really tapped anything on the 4 hour yet when it comes to this silver pair, but on gold we have. And gold, really gold we've tapped on the daily mainly, so silver still got some room there. All right, let's see. We broke the highs. Lovely. Yeah, we should not break this low. So basically, we should not be entered in here. If it goes any further, I'm going to delete it. But if we start rejecting from right here and break the low, very high chance we get a bit of a melter. Yeah, if we start pushing, I'd say probably basically one more break of the high, and I'll delete. Should be breaking the low and the high during the high time of volume or any time. Yeah, it does. Like now that we've broken the highs, so you definitely have a lot of late buyers activated right here, right off the break of these highs there. So, prices should move up now. It should not break this low. So if I was a buyer and it broke the low, I'd be very afraid, right? That price is going to probably retest the lows there. So instead of me taking a late buy at this point, I'd rather just bet against it. You know, and say, hey, you know what? Price should move up. But if it doesn't, there's a high probability now. If that low breaks, we come straight back down. What app do I use? I use TradeZella, but we just built our own app. So I'll show you guys tomorrow when it's all. I gotta upload it here, but yeah, we basically built our own type of TradeZella. I'll show y'all tomorrow. Remind me to show you guys tomorrow. Gem alert. Early preview in Asian sesh? Yes. Yeah, definitely. Okay, I'm gonna delete. Price should keep heading north at this point. Yeah, there goes our 4-hour re-break of the high, 1-hour break of the highs. So there it goes. Boom, 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 boom. Feel embarrassed with that honey? Yeah, a little bit. I got one MGC running. Okay, let's go. Let's get it. The moment you break your rules, the moment you no longer have your... Yes. Good old Mark Douglas.
Yep.
The moment you break your rules, the moment you no longer have edge. What's the saying, John? Like, if you trade edge, you are the casino. If you break edge, you are the gambler at the casino.
If you trade edge, you're the owner of the casino. If you don't trade edge, then you're the player at the casino. And that's the slight edge between trading edge as a trader.
Yep.
People say trading's risky, trading's gambling, and they're right when you don't trade an edge. So, yes, sir.
Hey, before I had edge, I never made money trading. Like, I made money, like on a day. Like, I would make money one day, but I never made money like to actually get paid.
Yup. Hell yeah. And obviously, like, you need good psychology to run the edge, but if you don't have edge, then you ain't going nowhere.
Yep.
That's why I said, like, one of the keys to being a great trader is to stop taking bad trades. It's like a step backwards in your process, right? Like if we're trying to walk towards our goals, every bad trade we take makes us take one step backwards from that goal. So you just prolong the process by doing that.
Basically,
we've told a bunch of traders here, like, how do we make sure we're taking good trades? Well, we've developed an exercise with key confluences that they need to check off. They need to check the boxes off before they get into a trade, right? And you guys know those key conditions to edge, but the exercise is to check those boxes off before you get into a trade to make sure you're not taking bad trades. Yeah. Because, like I said, a bad trade is prolonging your process.
Yep. Not something that we always want to hear, but something that we should always be reminded of.
Yep. Facts, bro.
All right, we shall wait now for a 4-hour closure, I guess. Daily moving up, 4-hour coming straight into 03 here. So we'll see if we react to 03. We'll probably have to do a fresh top-down analysis here pretty soon, and we'll wait for the 4-hour to close first. Can we enter again? I mean, if you already took a winning trade, why would you want to enter again? You know?
One and done, bro.
Yeah, one and done, brother. One and done. Like, if I got money today in these markets, I'm not even thinking about getting back in. Yeah, you got a nice move here, especially if you took it off the 30 at 9. You got a beautiful move. Enough money today. Now you go enjoy your day.
Facts, bro. You could take money from the markets. That's like taking money from the bank. It's like, would you go back to the bank if you just stole some money? Nah, bro.
You didn't even have to put your shiesty on today. You didn't have to put the shiesty on.
Yeah, put
you
the
just showed up.
On. Yeah, go back in, but
You didn't even have to put your socks on to do this. Bump, bump. Oh, thank you, well-being. Appreciate that.
if you don't know about like the importance of one and done, one good trade and done, you need to really study the compound effect formula, right? The compound effect just is a formula that if you could just get small wins daily, right? Those small wins will turn into big wins over time, right? Those small steps turn into huge leaps over time. And that's the idea of taking one good trade today, right? Just compounding profits, right? Because it could be small profits today, but if we can compound them, they'll become big profits. And that's the key right there.
Yeah, man. Once they become big profits, now you never have to force a trade.
Yep.
I mean, I made $11,000 yesterday. You think I have to force a trade here today? Something I don't absolutely love? No, I don't. So because I skilled up and then sized up, I now have the leverage. I have the power. I take the trade that I want to take, not the one that the market kind of throws at me and it looks okay and whatnot. Doesn't matter, right? I'm skilled up. I'm sized up. I made enough money yesterday to basically not take a trade like for the rest of the month if I didn't want to. So now I can have leverage in the market and say, hey, look, it's either my move or no move, right? It's either there or not. It's either exactly how I want it or I don't take it.
Sir.
There you go, Bands. You didn't even have to get dressed today. The only guy that had to get dressed today was me, John, and Rafi. And anybody else with their camera on Zoom, let me know. Let me not even go that far. Hey,
we don't even need to be dressed, bro. I could trade right from my PJs.
What are you doing, buddy?
Rafi, right? Like.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we're getting the same yesterday. Hey, maybe, you never know. I think the COVID era, no one wears pants anymore. Hey, how are you, boss? You got your suit on, no pants. What's going on over there? What's going on over there?
Hey, bro, that's the benefits of working at home, bro. You can really dress however you like.
Very true.
Dress in the comfort of your own home.
Eat whenever you like. Have a drink whenever you like. I mean,
Yo, literally, bro.
Get honey delivered anything you want from a nice hot honey.
Get some lunch.
Get some hot honey to deliver some hot honey. You know.
Yeah, fact.
Okay, have fun. Silver. Yeah, actually silver looked better, a little bit better than gold. Yeah, you had a pretty good breakout there. Yeah, anybody take this? This was pretty good. Silver 930. Got to get used to it. Got to get used to it. They'd be like, yo, Joshua Woods, they'd be like, oh, where do you work at Facebook? Yes, sir. One stock, mans. You could do it. 100%, bro. 100%. It took me a couple years, but eventually broke through. And now I kind of have a little bit of momentum on my side. I have a little skill on my side, a little experience on my side. So, you know, the deeper you get, the better you learn how to swim in these markets, which is pretty cool, you know. So everything has to be learned almost on the go. You can take my advice, you can, you know, follow the game plans and whatnot, but you'll learn, you know, as you go. So just keep moving forward. It's a great industry to be a part of if you can really dial it in and, you know, get rid of the noise, block out all the just there's just so much information in this space. If you could just block it out, lock in on you, and know anything's anything's possible, then man, you can break yourself free just like I did, and just like a bunch of people here have done. A millionaire that walks into a stakeout with PJs and a t-shirt and a bonnet. 2 p.m. Let's go, J. I want to be there for that one. I hope I'm invited. I be doing that. I be whipping out the nose-picking t-shirt, going to the best steakhouses in the city, sweatpants on, pulling up in a GT3 RS. I was like, what's going on here with this guy? I'm like, wiping my boogers on my wrist. I'm like, I don't know. We just need a table for 2. You freak him out. Like, you? Yeah, me. It's crazy because I went like years and years dressing up in like slacks, button-up shirts, sometimes suits and ties. And then eventually, man, when I became a trader, I ditched all my suits and just went back to sweatpants and black and white tees. My dog bumped my arm and made me enter the long position. I know, it worked out this time. Shout out to the dog, man. Shout out to the dog. Who let the dogs out? Shout out to the dog.
That dog's the dog, man.
Bro, you better buy that boy. You better buy that dog a big old bone or something today. Hook the homie up.
Literally, bro. Literally.
Who let the dogs out? The dog's like, yo, I see you close $6,000 on that trade. You do know those bones over at PetMart. They're only $19. Think I can get one? Maybe 2? Better have that dog around more often, man. You can bump into my arm anytime, man. 720, let's go. There you go. 720. Get the dog a bone. Get the dog a bone.
He deserves it.
God told me take the buys, man. I know nothing looked, but God just said getting those buys. All right, we're gonna do a nice, fresh top-down analysis in about 10 minutes. Let's just wait for this move to finish up. Let's wait for the wave to crash, and then we'll be in on the new waves. Unfortunately, like I was saying earlier, the rest of the week is going to be just me trying to get better, and going to have to lay on the couch probably all day today and watch the Masters. I guess that'll probably be the only thing on. So I have to watch every single shot at the Masters. I'll have to do that again tomorrow and over the weekend, but it should be pretty good. Anybody else watching the Masters? Anyone?
Oh yeah, starts today. Should be good.
Yeah, it's kind of like watching. You know when you get one of those days off of school and you watch like Jerry Springer. That's how I feel just about the Masters. and the results of little Corey. You are not the father. Whoa, wait, what happened there?
Yeah, I love that show.
Kids stay home from school today. They're playing like video games. We were watching that. Crazy. Yeah, what a shame. I'll keep you guys updated though. I'll keep y'all updated on the Masters.
Chat, who you got winning here in the Masters?
It's so hard, dude. To pick the actual winner is just damn.
Yeah.
Where's Magnus? Magnus, I seen him in the chat. I don't know if he's I don't know if he's at his desk, but I think I've seen him in the chat before. Is Magnus over there?
Let me look for him.
Let's get a little Magnus check.
Yeah.
No, not the desk.
No? Okay. Maybe if he comes, we'll bring him on up. Yo, Rose, man, I'm telling you, there's a bet right now you can take for Rose. But again, it's so risky risking one, trying to predict one player. But yo, if you put $2,000 on Rose, your payout could be 60,000 for a 2,000. That's some good ROI right there. Even if Rose doesn't win, I still wouldn't be mad about that. I mean, that's just like a losing trade right there.
Right. You should do it, bro.
But it's like, is Rose?
He finished second like the last 3 times, right?
Bro, he's.
So, bro, he's on it.
Dude. C. Melly, what you think? I don't know if I mean, if I was gonna probably break up like 5-6 grand, I might be down to put like at least 1,000 on Rose. 1,000 to get you 30K, which is crazy.
Not bad at all.
But there's just too many studs out there this weekend. Too many.
Yeah, there's a lot, man. Like the Shambo too. Like he's gonna have a good shot. Imagine Rory goes back to back. That'd be wild.
The Shambo is like plus like 3K.
Wow.
Scheffler, a 4K bet on Scheffler get you 20K profit. But like I said, very, very tough. My brother Joe sent me probably a better looking bet, higher probability. So
I think.
You know what?
He took some with Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah. You know what my brother does? Instead of betting on like that, that's a hard bet, you know. But what he'll bet is the matchup on the day. So I think he sent over, I guess today it'll be Scotty, McIntyre, and Woodland. So that's actually not a bad bet to bet Scotty winning in that match. 125 get you what, 2 or 125? Yeah, so it's an okay bet. It's alright. Any hole-in-ones? Yeah, actually, I hit a hole-in-one the other day. It was amazing. It was on a beautiful par 3, 187 yards. And I just dropped this hole-in-one. It was a beautiful day, TPC, Arizona. First time playing there. It was in the PGA Tour game, but, I mean, it was just amazing. It was, like, one of the greatest hole-in-ones you would have ever... I mean, you just had to be there to see it. It's awesome.
Bro, I was there. It was freaking insane.
It was insane. So,
bro, Holden won it. Like,
we got that.
I desire to do that one day.
Yeah.
Freaking stud.
Berg looks really good too. Yeah, he's another one creeping over here. Nick, how can I work on increasing my size? Because I have good setups. I have the data on me, but my head can't allow me to increase it. So that's where we talk about the mental increase. You know, like it's one thing. There's 2 ways to increase size. Number 1 is obviously capital. So as your money grows, right? So example, as you grow an account from 1,000, right, all the way up to let's say 5,000, you can start to increase your size, right? Because you basically, multiply that money, and you can now up your size, right, and still risk like the same percentage amount. So this is all fine and dandy, but then like you said, my head can't allow me. So even if sometimes traders will even do this, they'll take 1K to 5K and then just choke when it comes to the new size that they use, because there's more to it than just technicals, right? There's the mental side of it, right? So the best way to do this is really just take your eyes off of the money and focus on the process and the performance that got you those results, right? So try and really do your best at just detaching yourself, man, because if you're attached to the money, then you're attached to your history of money. So we talk about it all the time, but you're now associating money and the value of money to your own circumstances, meaning like your money that you make right now at your job, or the money that your parents made, or your household income that you grew up in, or the most money you ever made in your life in a year, right? Which could be a lot, it could be a little, you don't know, right? So you don't want to associate or bring your past like relationship with money into this game. You want to focus on performance mainly. As you jump in the water, like one thing that I've recently done is last year I basically played the game at $1,000 to, I don't know, like $3,000 on my winners and losers. All right, so I increased it. So maybe the year before that it was, you know, average like $500 to $1,000 winners, you know, and then the year before that was probably anywhere from like, you know, 100 to 500. Right, so you see how I started to increase my size over time. Now, if you look now on my live account, I will risk or make anywhere from 5 to 10,000, right? So 10,000, right, per trade. So how did I do that? Number one, I obviously increased my capital, so increased my account size, but at the same time, I mentally grew with it. I mentally increased my size over time. So you see how I went little by little. If I would have went from here to here, that would have been too much of a jump. I would have been very scared, very anxious, very nervous, right? So you have to level up as you go. I think Top Step does a good job at helping traders with this too, because they go from, like when you get 100K XFA like I got, you can only trade 3 contracts. And then as you get some profit, you can up it to 4 contracts, and then more profit to 5 contracts. So you want to earn your size through building your capital, and then also, you know, detaching from the money here, and basically just paying attention to performance, man. And the one thing that I say is, like, if you're gonna play at the next level, you just got to play at the next level. You know, nothing else really matters, right? So if I wanted to take this jump like you guys see me do this year from 1,000 to 3,000 is typically what my winners were last year, to now risking 5,000. I have to obviously be mentally prepared for that. I have to have the capital for that, but I just have to play at that level, right? Because I know if I only do this for a couple trades and then I hit some losers, it's gonna mess me up. So if I'm gonna go for it, I gotta go for it. Like if I'm gonna risk 5 to 10K, it's gotta be on every trade, even after my loss. You know what I mean? Like you just gotta start playing at that level. So as you begin to play at that level, you get used to playing at that level, and hopefully for me, you know, someday down the road, you'll see me increase that to, you know, 15 to 30,000 per trade or something like that. But just like I'm on a journey, so are you. You know, you'll have to take these little steps just the way I did. Make sure you're comfortable at each one. Sometimes I found out I wasn't as comfortable as I may have thought I was, so I had to go back down to another level until I was ready to handle that next one. So it takes time. It takes a lot of time, you know, a lot of reps, a lot of you know, trades, and kind of getting used to money fluctuating. And once you really get to these levels here, honestly, like 500,000, you begin to realize money is just numbers and digits at this point, and you'll start to realize, okay, I could play at this level, I could play at that level, you know, and then you just take your time and you move through it.
That's facts,
all
bro.
right. Are we going to get the closure on Goldie?
You see that a lot though.
50
Traders take a
seconds.
loss and then they're afraid. They go in at one size, take the loss, then they're afraid.
Back down.
They're
Yep.
scared about the
Yep.
loss, so they size down just to take a win at a
Yep.
smaller size. It's like, damn, if you would have just kept that same size, you would have made your loss back and some.
You know what's crazy too? Like, if they see a setup in there, some traders will hesitate to go big on size. But if they take that trade, let's say they put, you know, 2 contracts, whatever, and then they take that trade and they lose, all of a sudden the fear goes away and then they go bigger on after the loss.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when you see the setup right there that gives you enough probability, that's when you're gonna go big. But when they took the loss, they go bigger on the next one.
Bigger.
It's like,
On a trade that's not even a playbook position. Like, what logic is that?
Right.
yeah, and that's the reason why this is a whole nervous system thing. You know, it's just like you gotta work
Crazy.
on that, because once the nervous system gets shattered, your coherent thinking goes, lizard brain is activated, bro. It's bad news.
That's not for real, man.
So, yo, you've been waiting all day for me to come on, get my perspective on what a good trade is. I say, hey, this is a good opportunity here. You get in at 2 contracts, right? Let's say we lose that trade. And then later you get into another trade, but you go 10 contracts, and it has nothing to do with anything we've ever taught you here. I've done that.
Right.
How many of you guys have done that, man? When I was on, you know, learning and coming up in the game, I did this all the time. Let me take a two lots with the professional, with his system that I've watched work over and over again. But let me just increase that to 10 contracts when I'm on my own, taking a stupid trade that doesn't even line up with it because I'm trying to get the money I lost back over here. Like, it just, there's no logic. But again, that's why, you know, a lot of traders just simply operate off of emotion. And I did it too for a while, so I know what it's like.
Blow the account, then you sit there and you're like, what just happened? Did I
Why'd I do that?
Just blow the account?
Why'd I do that? Okay, very quick here. Let's get rid of all of our drawings here, and let's do a fresh top-down analysis. So let's take a look at the daily. Daily is, we did reject here yesterday. We never did close above the range, right? We got this little range sitting right here, right? You got resistance, you got support, and we're just looking at basically pre-CPI candles, right? This is usually what the week before CPI will look like, something like that. Yeah, just this guy, Doji, candle in the range, candle rejecting, coming back in the range, and then this guy here. So we really don't have the best direction when it comes to this daily chart, right? As you can see now, this current daily candle is coming up to the highs here. So the question is, will we begin to reject, right? Let's drop down to the 4 hour because I think our 4 hour close pretty strong bullish. So our 4 hour candle does close bullish, pretty strong bullish at that too. I definitely see a potential opportunity to fill the wick, but you know, we got resistance here now. So a lot of rejections. Last time we came up here, we just straight melted right back down. So is this the range in which we're retesting, right? We also do have that bearish daily candle, right, in a way that rejected here. So do we see the 4 hour chart try to make a move down now after this pullback, right? Let's take a look at the 1 hour here. So 1 hour does close above. So you got a closure above on the 1 hour. You got a clean range for the most part, moving up into 48.28, right? 48.28. 30-minute also has that range here as well. Decently clean here, right? Decently clean. 15-minute closed bearish. So we'll have to see what we do, right? You have a brand new 4 hour candle here. So we're going to need a bit of a steeper lower wick than that, right? Number one. So if we can get that lower wick, start breaking lows, remain above this level here at 47.86, this is where my buys are definitely going to come alive here. So let's see if we can take some time to make that 4 hour lower wick. If we don't, right, and price just decides to move up here, then chances are we'll run here, fill the 4 hour wick, reject it, and break the 4 hour low. And if we can get some sort of a closure back below here like this, right, after that move has happened, very high chance we now reject on the 4 hour time frame and start heading down. So that's pretty much what I'll be waiting for. Anything above 47.86 remains bullish for me. Anything below it starts to, you know, get on the bearish side of things. So let this fill the wick in the first 4 minutes because that's usually a sign that we may reject. So there's our 4 hour wick fill. Let's see if we start to reject now, and if we can close back below the range, especially on a 30-minute chart, 30-minute time frame, something like this would be excellent. Break of the highs would be good too, and boom. So that's it. Otherwise, the buys are basically gone. Yeah, they're done. They're done for me.
Yeah, definitely.
Not proud, but man enough to admit it. There you go. There you go. Guilty. Yeah, I know. A lot of people. We've all done it. Again, a lot of our journeys are more similar than they are different. So, yo, that's messed up. You guys with them memes, man. Hey, John, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. I want to see if we get this rejection, though. So let's hang tight here, and we will resume. Maybe get a opportunity to sell at this point. Yeah.
Well,
I'll be like,
right
give me like
here.
2 minutes. I'll be
We're
right
talking
back.
about Anna. Then we get Courtney come through right here. Look at
hey,
this amazing dish right here.
Hey, yo, what we
Nice,
got?
yo.
What we got? All right.
Look at this. We got the eggs.
we
We got the plantains, obviously. Latin
Okay.
guy.
All
Got the
right.
plantains.
All
Got a
right.
little avocado.
Okay.
Yep.
looks freaking
All right, let's get it.
Powerball right there.
Let's get it.
Enjoy that, man. Shut up, Courtney.
She's a champ, bro.
Yo,
I'm gonna say, man, if you have a partner that supports you in this game, that's a diamond right there. You gotta protect that, because not all of us are blessed that way. So if you have that, that should be more than enough for you to stay disciplined right there.
Facts, bro. That's like irreplaceable right there.
Yeah.
That's something money can't buy. Someone who's 100% loyal, 100% down for you.
Yeah, bro. I feel like, the supporters of the crazy person that is doing this, because we're all crazy, we're trying to do this. Man, yeah, we gotta do something about that, because it takes an even crazier person to believe in the crazy person.
Facts, man.
So yeah, if you have that, make sure you nourish it and you protect it and you appreciate it.
Yo, for real, bro. You got a girl like that, you're rich right off the bat, bro.
Look at that. Yeah, you have a lot to be grateful for.
Yeah, man. Chad, you find, even all of us here, you find a great partner who's 100% loyal, committed, down for you. Man, don't lose that.
Like you take a loss. Listen. I've experienced this with a lot of people that I work with. They take a loss and they go and and they drop that emotion on the wife or on the girlfriend because they took a loss or whatever. It's just like that person is believing in you and is supporting the journey that you're trying to get in. Yeah, just give them a hug and tell them, I thank you and appreciate you. Because if you shift that emotion that you feel because you lost the trade and you appreciate it into that, literally it automatically changes your state. And they need to know that. They need to know that, you appreciate them and that you see what they do,
Yep.
Honey, I just want to call you and let you know I appreciate you so much. I love you.
Not for real, though. Just like you make it a non-negotiable to follow your trading plan, you should make it a non-negotiable to tell your partner, I love you every day.
Yeah.
And give them a hug, right? I love you and a hug goes a long way every day. Doing it every day, though. Not just on Valentine's Day. Or just on Friday night,
These help too. Give a couple honey away. The honey keeps coming, baby.
Well, definitely.
Hey, we're gonna make power couples great again. You heard? We're on a mission. We are on a mission.
Sometimes if she only knows about that money, she's only loyal to that money, though, for real. How is she without that money?
Yeah. Honey, I got no money.
I'm glad.
But you got the honey? The best part about it,
when I was broke, bro.
Exactly. The best part about it, she was bringing the honey when there was no money. You know what I mean?
No matter what, money or no money, she'll always be loyal and committed. So that's the key.
Let's go. Look at all these men out here. Talk about, I'm so grateful for my wife. Let's go. I like seeing that. What a community. Most guys like, I just come here to get away from my wife. My old lady. I'm like, really? How old is she? What Nick said, yeah.
Hilarious.
Honey? Yeah, we gotta make power couples great again out here, man.
For real. Nick, you read that book, The Meaning of Marriage, right?
Yeah. Tim Keller, I think it's by.
That one looks like a good book for anyone struggling with that.
It was good. I really enjoyed the 5 love languages. One of my favorite relationship books was Love and Respect. Yeah, I would really recommend you guys, especially y'all that are in relationships or plan on getting into relationships at one point. Love and Respect is such a fire book. I mean, it really it boils it down so easily that simply men want respect, women want love, right? Mainly. They obviously there's other things, but men want respect, women want love. So this cycle gets broken when either the man or the woman starts to not provide that. So now the best part about it is literally one person can fix it, right? So if the man doesn't feel respected, chances are he's not going to show love to his wife. If his wife doesn't feel loved, she's certainly not going to show him respect. So this is how divorce happens. This is how relationships crumble, simply because, you know, this lack of communication and providing respect or love. So all it really takes is one person to step back in and show the other person, you know, what they need, what they desire. So when you're both all upset at each other and blah, 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 can one of you step back in? Either the man shows some love, woman shows some respect, and guess what? Once the woman shows the man more respect, he's like, all right, you know what? I was wrong, right? I love you. Boom, and then it gets all back together. Or once vice versa. So if you kind of feel like your relationship is in some friction, men, clear my throat there. Men, step it up. Be the bigger person. And start showing your wife or your girl or whatever that you love her. It'll all come back around.
Jump right there, bro.
Hey, let's go. The coolest unk ever. There you go. Or you could just be an uncle. Yeah, be the change you want to see. Exactly, man. Exactly. I always tell people that ask me, especially the young kids, you know, they ask me, hey, you know, how do I pick the right spouse? I go, I don't know. What does the right spouse look like to you? Okay, you don't know. So take some time, go home, write that down. Write all of it down. Write her best attributes, what you want to see in her, blah, 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 blah. Write all these things. Get as detailed as you possibly can about your dream wife. And then you got to ask yourself a question. So would a girl with all these traits be attracted to me? Because when I find her and I bump into her, is she going to like me? So what I say is she might not. So what you have to do is you want to become the man that attracts this ideal partner. Yeah? Pastor Nick on the ones and twos.
Facts, bro.
Thank you, honey. Speaking of power couple, Rafi, I got my... This bacon isn't crispy enough.
Yay, let's get it, man.
Hey,
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Look at that.
bro's got eggs.
Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Hey, yo,
Shout out to Queens.
where you going with all those hundreds? Where you going with all those hundreds, man?
Shout out to the Queens, man.
She said, sorry, I'm 30 minutes late. No, you're not.
It's all good. It's all good. Thank you, Anna, for taking care of our guy here.
Oh, there you go, baby. There you go. So everyone wants their dream girl, but does your dream girl want you? So you still got to ask your question. Who's the man that I need to be to attract this lovely young lady? All right. Looked like we were going to reject there for a minute. We did close bearish on the 15 here, so... The markets are bad. Yeah, the markets are a little... Hence why I haven't really taken much. I guess the best trade of the session would have been the buy here. In hindsight. You're broke! Oh, snap. He said my ex laughed at me when I said I wanted to become a trader. That's exactly why she's my ex now. Yo, what a G. Yo, do that little meme thing where like it brings in like the old school classic gangster hat with the cigar and it's like playing that like old Dr. Dre song or whatever. Throw that meme on Cole real quick.
That
my ex,
the Dr. Dre beat.
My ex laughed at me when I told her I wanted to become a trader. That's exactly why she's my ex now. I like that. Oh, and now she's calling, trying to come back. Hey, yo, look, Cole. All right, player. I see you. I see you.
Calling the phone.
All of a sudden, he got that Riz. All of a sudden, the Riz is there.
Cole, bro, wait till those millions start piling up, bro. Then she's really gonna be calling, man, like crazy.
Tell her, don't call me. I'll call you.
Thinking about you.
Yeah, bro. The millions start coming in. Now it's like I miss you text comes in.
Say,
I
listen.
dream about you.
You miss me or the money? Bro.
Don't call me. I'm gonna call you. It'll be alright.
Yeah, Andre, literally, that's his ex now, bro. Like, damn, I should have believed in him. Punching the freaking car seat.
Punching air.
Yeah.
All right, this is my last opportunity here, man. If we can get whether it be this candle or the next candle, we're gonna need a closure. So whether this guy could do it, this looks good. Looks like it could be setting up, or the next candle. I think I like these cells here. Come down. Come creeping back down. What a G. What a G. Yo, that's me. Yo, you got. Yo, what you guys doing? A positive mind in the chat. That ain't right.
Yo, where, bro?
Has that been? Has that actually been him the whole time? I'll be honest. I did not realize that. That dog meme. I've seen that meme so many times here, and I've never realized that. Wow.
The dog meme.
Yeah. You see the you know, this one right here.
Resend it.
This one.
Dude, in the chat, man, you can't. If you snooze, you're gonna be taken on a ride, bro.
Yeah.
They get you out here.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't know why do those be like passed around during the sessions? What's the purpose? Funny stuff though, funny stuff. What's up, Positive Man? Yeah, that's a funny picture, man.
Can you guys make one of John? I'd like to see that one.
Dude, they have a bunch of me, bro. That birthday one was the worst one, though. I don't want to ever see that again.
Yeah, Ninja Trader, that cracks me up.
Yeah.
How do you show your wife you love her? You start by not looking at your phone while you're talking to her. You start by ditching the phone at dinner. Your phone's most people, their phone is in the way of their marriage, believe it or not. If they actually just put the phone down, they actually be chilling. They'd actually be chilling. We're gonna do like 90s theme stuff, you know, just like leave your phone at home and go out for the day. It's the 90s again, baby.
Love you.
Mine told me that's should stop gambling, look for a real job. Yeah, man, I understand. That could be very difficult. Very, very difficult. I'm so thankful that, you know, I didn't have to go through that too much. But man, yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Especially like I mention all the time, like the people who want the best for you don't always know what's best for you. So you guys may love each other. She may want the very, very best for you, just thinking that she's protecting you. So it's tough. It's a tough one. But that's why I really like encourage men to sit their wives down or their spouse down and like explain the vision, explain why you're doing it. Like if you sit there, grab your wife, put your phone down, hold her by the hand, look at her in the eye and say, honey, let me tell you, I really think that this trading thing could work. You know, I've been putting in the time, I've been understanding. The reason I want to do this is because, you know how you've been telling me you don't like your job and, you know, you got those credit cards and one day you just want to be able to vacation a couple times a year. Like, I want to do that. I want to provide that for you, right? But how many of you guys are saying that to your spouse? How many? How many? Most of you guys are just turning your back, going in the room, coming to Trade New York session, and she just thinks, he doesn't want to spend time with me. Versus the other guy, she goes, man, I love that guy. He's a freaking winner. Look at him. Look at him. He's going in that room to go fight for me and my future. It's all about communication, gang.
Let her know the why, man. Tell her that why.
Mm-hmm. Most men are not good communicators. That's the issue. Hence why they call it mentorship. Mentorship. Women don't really need it that much. Women are already smart. You know? So it's mainly the men that need a little pointer here and there. Bring back the landlines. I'm about to give me a land. Can we get one of those on Amazon? Can we?
Bro, Rafi, man, that afro is real.
I'm telling you, brother. Oh man, you snooze, you lose out here.
If that's the catcher, the opponent team, we're shocked, bro. We're screwed, man. don't be stealing any bags.
Just imagine one of the coaches coming in with that throw, throwing BP.
Bro. Yeah, man. For real.
Good times.
Yeah, baseball season right there.
Yeah.
Right on the field. Probably about to do some warm-ups.
Let me see where that. I think that was. Okay,
the Jordan headband.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that was a Maryville University. I think in St. Louis.
Nice, dude.
I think so.
Maryville.
Yeah.
St. Louis. How do you become a good communicator? Good question. Yeah, good. Look, that's probably one of the best questions of the whole stream. So you got to understand what communication is. Number one, a lot of people think it's talking, right? And that's the best communicators are the best. Who knows? Who knows what the best communicators do best? What do real good communicators do best? And it's not talking. Listening. There you go. Great communicators listen really well. You know, so number one, you got to get around good communicators, right? You got to read about good communicators. I would highly recommend. I read almost everything that John Maxwell ever put out, especially on communication. He's a great communicator. He explains it really well. There's a good, really good book called Few Connect, or I'm trying to remember the name of it. Very Few Communicate. Only a few, I forget, but it's a very good communication book. I would start learning about it, reading about it, you know, and then start practicing it mainly. You know, next time you go to a gas station, just talk to someone, but don't talk to them to get your thing out. Talk to them to listen, to practice listening, to practice communicating, right? Just be like, yo, you guys, it's easy as this. The guy got a freaking Yankee hat on. Yo, bro, you a Yankee fan? Yeah. Oh, man, you see what happened last night? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, then you could switch to the car, to the job, to what do you do for work, and blah, 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 right? And try not to give him any of your information. Mainly find out everything about that other individual. So practice this over and over and over and over and over and over again. You will start to develop your communication skills. Yeah, I mean, there's just so much that goes into it, but get around good communicators, study communication, apply, you know, start to apply like things like that, communicating. Just start talking with people, you know, more often, and listen more than you speak. Let people finish too. You guys ever talk to someone and before they're done talking, you already know what you want to say back? So that means you didn't hear what they said. Because if you were thinking about what you were trying to say, the moment they got done talking, then that means you didn't hear what they were saying. Therefore, you can't communicate, right? Therefore, they probably won't do business with you, like you, or trust you, and you lose a client that way. So, communication's huge. Remember, 2 ears, one mouth for a reason. They listen. Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, man. Come on, Goldie. Are we breaking the lows or what? 15 setting up okay here, but pay attention to what she says, baby. Yeah. Like, honey, I didn't know what you wanted for your birthday. It's like, really? I've been saying it for the last 3 weeks. Oh. Yeah, a lot of people be getting nervous, too, to talk to other people, to communicate. You got to realize that one half of the world is waiting for the other half just to say hello. Everyone wants someone to say hello, you know, at the end of the day. So try it. How come I didn't look for buys? It was the open of the new 4-hour candle, and it basically ran in like the first 10 minutes, 5 minutes or something. Yeah, it ran in the first like 5 minutes. It takes a great man to be a good listener. That's right. If I come all New York session here, can I pass a prop firm challenge? Probably. Give it a couple days. Yeah, words are only 7%. That's the other thing I want to say. Yeah, words are literally, you got to understand what makes up communication too. You know, words only make up 7%. That's why you could easily communicate still with people who speak a different language than you. Crazy. So don't always focus on your words and what to say and, you know, trying to sound good and intelligent and cool, because, again, words are literally 70% or 7% of what makes up communication. Does anyone remember the name of that John Maxwell book? Very few communicate, few connect, or something like that. I can't remember it. Yeah, another really, probably the best book to read on that is How to Win Friends and Influence People. I mean, it says it right in the title. How to Win Friends and Influence People. AKA how to be a great communicator. I applied for your one-on-one coaching, but you never answered me. How serious are you about it? On a scale of 1 to 10. Because I'll be honest, don't take this the wrong way. I didn't really accept anyone. One person I accepted. So I'm very picky with who I work one-on-one with these days, and I probably won't even open the mentorship for a while. Better volume on NQ. Let's take a look. Gold. I don't want to give up hope on Goldie here. You know, it's trying to make its way down. Just need some time. How serious, man? 1 to 10. 10, I'm ready to lock in right now. 1, I'm not ready. That's the book you're reading now? Oh, amazing. Amazing. Let's get it. Great book. I try to make that I try to make it a yearly thing to read How to Win Friends and Influence People. It's an oldie, but a goodie. 10? All right. Send us an email to remind me, and I'll look at your application today. Yes, sir, and I'll reach out to you. I'm 31. I've failed trading for 4 years now. It's all right, Cameron. Takes time, brother. Took me like 4 years too. Like 4 years to really, really get my mojo. Happens, man. Everyone's time frame is a little bit different, bro. But again, you know, do whatever it takes, but try not to do more than what it takes. So if you're making silly mistakes and you've been making the same ones for the past 5 months, you got to change them, brother. You got to change them. Everyone communicates, few connect. There it is. There it is. Thank you, Mr. Lopez. Such a good book. If you guys haven't read John Maxwell books yet, highly recommend. I think I've read almost every one of his books. You're welcome, my friend. I'll look for your email today, okay? Shadow ban from your YouTube or something. I could see your message, High Life. I could see it, brother. Nick, he said Nick's smooth with it. Can you repeat that and just say it to my wife? I'd be stuttering too much. It's not easy, man. It's not easy. It's a challenge. My wife told me to quit my job and focus on trading, so it's perfect. Here you go. Let's go, Jordan.
There you go, W.
Oh, is this the pic you were talking about with Rafi in the red shirt? I just see it now. All right, let's look at silver. All right, what time we got? 10:30. I think I'll hang for like maybe one more 15-minute, but got nothing here yet.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna head off here. Go hit the gym.
All right, broski.
Great session here today. I'll give you a call a little bit later. Maybe we can chill. But I'll see you. See the rest of you in Asian session.
Come back to the TTG golf course.
TTG golf course, bro.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna make my way over there today. So
we're gonna put out a
Have a good
video
day,
maybe
Johnny.
today. We're introducing the
Yeah,
new
fact.
golf course.
yeah, Rafi, wait till you see it, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Next time you're up, you'll play too, as well.
Yeah, I'll have to make that happen this fall for sure.
Facts, man. Definitely. We'll chat. Rafi, Nick, God bless you. I hope you all have a great
Have
day.
a blessed day, G.
I'll see you guys in Asian session. Thank you.
See you later, Earthling.
Good.
Adios, amigo.
Peace, Earthling. Catch
Go
y'all.
lose.
Love y'all. Peace, peace.
Peace, G.
Down.
I listened to a good YouTube video the other day. Have you guys checked this one out? Let me show you guys. Something called the game. It was actually, I mean, things that we already know, but pretty insightful. It was called where is it? Right here. It's called This is a Game. This is a game. It's right here. You guys watch this one? It's pretty good. This is a great book too. Anything written in the 1920s and before is going to be excellent wisdom for you. But yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty insightful, pretty cool perspective. Kind of talking about life a little bit as a game and your character, NPCs, the developers of the game, why they did what they did, all this. It puts it in a pretty cool perspective. It's good. It's good. Check it out. Alright, so we're still above here, so we don't want to take the sell here. If we get a closure below, the sells look good. If price remains above here, then chances are we continue moving up. This will be just a new little lower 4-hour wick and can continue moving bullish. Drop the link? Yeah, let me drop the link for you guys.
If you can find it, you can find it.
Life. Alright, man, there you go. I kind of want to be in these cells, but I more want a closure below here. Is this a valid 30-minute celery play? No. Nope. Why do I wear glasses? So you guys don't screenshot me looking like this dude. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's like my trading alter ego. It's a part of the uniform. It's a part of the identity. Did I have this fever the last 2 or 3 days? I have, yeah. I don't have a fever anymore, but I'm feeling great. I'm probably 75% back to normal. 70, 75. A good celery? Because the wick is too high here. It's just too high. Celery play you want to see look like this. I like this candle. Leaves a nice wick. But you see that middle candle there? That candle needs to be like this. Even if it was bearish, by the way, it still wouldn't be good like that. That ruins the celery play. So basically that extra amount of that top wick really messes it up. Yeah. Because now you more so got rejections versus opportunities to go up and fill. Yeah, I like this idea. I understand why this could work, but still need the closure here. Wait for me, man. Wait for me. Blue light glasses? Yeah, they also block the blue light from all the screen here. Oh, I gotta... Hold on.
Oh, the journal. Yeah. It's being worked on. It's being worked on. I'm sure it will come out here pretty soon.
I say we give the Asian session the sneak peek.
Got it.
Let me transfer all my data over, and then I'll start using it from here on out. Dang, Goldie. All right,
Yeah,
that was it.
lot,
That was the move I wanted, so it's gone now. Yeah, I wanted to see this candle, something below here, and then make the move. It's a goner. And tomorrow we got CPI. So big CPI day tomorrow. That should bring some more volatility. So I think that's it for me today. Maybe if this candle closes below, I'll probably take sells, but I really don't feel like waiting the 23 minutes. Yeah. What about silver? Is it good for an onion? Let me take a look. Silver. Same thing with gold. You know, like it's probably gonna move down, but in order for me to get in, I got to get that closure. Gold looks better. Yeah, gold looks better than silver. So I don't really like silver, but the move down on gold looks pretty good. Yeah, but it's already gone. So that is it. I think I can handle a no trade day. Yeah. This is the 4 hours lower wick. Yeah, exactly. It could be the 4 hour lower wick. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. I don't even really like the market condition today. The buys are okay. Obviously, I didn't really like them either. Don't really like these sells. Don't really like anything about the markets today. Just like coming here, spending the time with you all. But yeah, nothing's really too clean. Again, if you get a closure and you pull back a little bit, there might be an opportunity there with that 4 hour rejecting and these previous two candles rejecting. But other than that, it's not the greatest market structure or market conditions here today. So gotta know when to call it. Realistically enough, if someone only traded the New York session, is it enough to be successful? Yes. I traded the New York session for the first 2 years of me being a profitable trader. New York session and New York session only. But you know what I also did? I took a good trade and I was out. So 1 to 2 trades in that session, and that is it. Limit yourself and don't go anything beyond that. All right? Chat. Love y'all. Appreciate you guys dealing with my raspy voice here over the last couple days. I'm starting to feel much better as the days go on, and tomorrow's Friday, so we wrap it up. It's been a decent week so far. We're up pretty good. I think 13K, almost 14K in profit. So month is off to a good start. Let's keep the ball rolling. All right? Stay out of trouble. Rafi, let him know.
You already know. Thank you for having me, brother.
Yeah.
Clubhouse, YouTube. You'll stay out of trouble.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
I'll see y'all in Asian.
W's. Sounds good.
Adios, amigos. Let go and let God. All right? Love y'all. See you guys in the next session. Clubhouse. Last Asian of the week. I'll see you there. Everybody else, we'll see you back tomorrow. Adios, amigos. Later.
On me, thank God we straight. Even though I might pull up late, I ain't never too late. I'm saying my grace like God is great. Decorate this ice like birthday cake. Just tap to the food, I'll make my plate. I don't mean to be rude, you fake your face. Pull up in the church in the rave. You know what's going on like Marvin Gaye. I keep on K, just pardon me. You new to the game like Shawshank. I gotta let go like love, forgive me. You know we in the house. We gotta go up like chimney. It's not just on me, it's in me. Devil, you can pull up in the hood if you want to. South Park, who killed Kenny? Father, Son, Holy Ghost. You don't want smoke with any.
Humble, which one lasts? Them demons stepping, blew them thing back like Christmas past. Let go, let grace, let go, live life. Can't help myself, you took them stripes, you took my strength. How I can't forget them folks, but try to leave my way. I mean it, Memphis Rocky, hear your father, turn your cheek, don't fight. I'm rapping my tail off, I'm shipping the mail off. I'm getting my prayers off, taking my hands off. I wake in the morning and get out the box like Kellogg's. So much from day to day, feel like a featherweight, gave it to God to take care of. Hey, few, I let go, let God, let me go catch my red eye.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah.
their 1K, tell them twin identical. Pride on minimal life behind these bars, my album criminal. I can't do subliminals, what you think is not this critical. Watch out, it'll go. Christ gon' trump your candidate body in this political. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I go petro, metro, retro, then I escrow my residuals. It's too formidable, them golden idols pitiful. I'm burning calves like ellipticals, this is typical. Keep it minimal, teach you how to boy. I'm out here giving clinicals. Go hard as bicentennial, nothing mythical, need no rituals. Grace of God is on continual, my boy.
A2000 EST OCOEE. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, hey. I need peace, I need love, I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace, I need love, I need everything that's coming from above. I want my dog, ay. Birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' rock forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I would never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I would never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ay, see the kingdom, why you simping, for real? Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking, hey, Jesus walking, hey, Jesus talking. Yo, big faith, yeah, I need a whole lot of that way, where I'm about to go like amigo. Can't see the vision, then you can't be me amigos. I call up my girl and then we pull her to the Rego. That's the only time we pay to see you acting way different. Way different. Same book, but the page different. The page different. Is it cliche to say I'm lane switching? Well, I'm lane switching. Hold on, let me put my turning signal on, so they see me coming. They still can't see me coming. Only two things that I need is peace. I need love, I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace, I need love, I need everything that's coming from up. They like, how he, who he, what is this? Hey, my studio is wherever I sit. Hey, I plug in the microphone and then you hear that click. Click, 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 click. It's a hit. Hey, way it hit them like, whoa, man. Hey, make them do the uh-oh, man. Hey, how you just came up with whoa, man? Flow electric, this is not a slow dance. Not a slow dance. We come together and we pray and hold hands. He give grace, so wherever grace lands. He paid the price, ain't have no escape plan. Yeah, no plan. Yeah, no plan. Actually, his plan was the plan, so he planned it. Ayy, set the bar high, he the code, so I scanned it. Ayy, we saving souls on the campus. Ayy, but this ain't no religion, we ain't following your antics. Ayy, thank you, Lord, I sit like a praying mantis. Enemy just tryna see me sink Titanic. Never out, but I'm outlanded. Even when I'm out, soon as I land. Back to the beach, back to the sand. Is back to the... Only two things that I need is peace. I need love, I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace, I need love, I need everything that's coming from above.
All I do is make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them a struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
When I'm sliding on the beat, they like, who is that? Coin flipper, way that I be turning heads. Side stage, stomach turning, I'm a nervous wreck. Till I heard the fans and the kick, pull the curtain back. Wow. Hey, big wig, I don't need a hairpiece. Big dog, no leash, they know I'm a rare breed. Big shoes, can't fill them, this a rare feat. Big price, no sale, but I'm still carefree. Yeah, sweet 16s for the diabetics. Any era, I don't care, I'm the guy to get it. If it's 1842, then I'm a violinist. Still the illest, go ahead, check the hieroglyphics. Yeah, said it's impossible, huh? Aw, man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them will struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
Big hitter, baby, I'm in the fourth spot. Been in this position, ain't a shortstop. Every song gold, my catalog up at Fort Knox. Thinking they can get in on this, baby, of course
They
not.
don't even know what it takes, it's a lethal dose. Make it look easy, think they got it, they ain't even close. Play Nintendo in Japan, baby, we remote. Paling in comparison, they looking like they seen a ghost. Yeah, kinda went exactly how we plotted, there was not a twist. Saw exactly what we wanted and we got it ish. That's why we scratching off everything that's on the list. Listen, not a bit. Said it's impossible, huh? Aw, man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them will struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.